What did you do, Dylan? Apparently, I can't handle being colored twice. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta take a leak and take a fat dab.
Taking a leak, take a fat dab.
Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley.
I'm so excited that everybody's gonna
old
be
Billy
here
Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, master of a droga bound for Antigua. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, master of a droga. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley has a nice young daughter. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Missy Riley, little Missy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Missy Riley, old Billy Riley had a pretty daughter, but we can't get at her. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley had a pretty daughter. Old Billy Riley, screw her up and away we go, boys. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, screw her up and old Billy Riley, one more pull and then belay, boys. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley,
very far away from my key.
Old Billy Riley,
very far away.
Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbo now. Sally is the girl that I love dearly. Way, bully in the alley. Sally is the girl that I spliced nearly. Bully down in Shinbo now. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbo now. For 7 long years I courted little Sally. Way, bully in the alley. But all she did was dilly and dally. Bully down in Shinbo now. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbo now. If I ever get back, I'll marry little Sally.
I have new dice for Cyrus. They're blue and they look kind of seafoamy and they glow in the dark.
Live in Shinbo now. Bully down in Shinbo now. Help me, Bob,
oh no, I just dropped the D4. The cow trap is on the floor somewhere.
No. Bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbo now.
You've prepared an ambush against yourself.
Hey boys. Oh, as I was going to Derby, 'twas on a market day, I met the finest ram, sir, that ever was fed up all day. That's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, lie, lie. This ram and I got drunk, sir, as drunk could be. And when we sobered up, sir, we were far away out at sea. That's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, lie, lie. This wonderful old ram, sir, was faithful as he did. It's more of the captain spying us along with the bosom's fid. That's a lie, that's a lie, lie, lie. Tonight was very rough, sir, the wind like ice did feel. He borrowed me suit of oilskins and took me trick at the wheel. That's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, lie, lie. He climbed aloft so all of him. But halfway up he lost his had an awful fright. That's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, lie, lie. One morning on the poop.
Dude, did you watch the new episode of Boruto?
No, I haven't watched Boruto because I want to wait for it to get good.
Okay, well, now's the time to start.
Now's the time to start. Good.
Because they are starting to blow through the fucking manga, and I'm like amazed that they are doing this because it's starting to catch up real quick.
Yeah, I heard they changed whoever was like running it. I ended up watching like I don't know. I watched some bit where Sasuke and Naruto were teaming up fighting some dude. I saw a little like mix on Instagram. It's like, this is
Yeah, it was Momoshiki Otsutsuki. Oh, god damn it.
Running down to Cuba.
Hey,
All right, Christian, how's everything on your end?
Sure. I'd love a bagel.
We're all set up.
Very cool.
Goddamn Discord.
Well, I'll are you good, Dylan?
Yeah, I'm here now. Like, fucking bullshit. I don't know why it does this. It's so annoying. I don't understand it. Like, Google, come to me.
I got a sister,
We're gonna figure
she's
this out
9
right
feet
now.
tall. Wavy boys to Cuba.
You watch Jujutsu
Sleeps in
Kaisen
the
yet?
kitchen with her feet in the hall.
not
Running
season 2
down to Cuba.
No, it's not out yet.
Wavy
The movie's coming
boys
out
to
this year.
Cuba.
I'll definitely grab up the fucking link in Omaha to see that.
The
That
captain,
probably
he
won't be a
well
disappointment like
trimmed the
fucking
sails.
Demon Slayer was.
Wavy boys to Cuba.
Yeah, Demon Slayer was
Winging
okay.
the water over the
A lot of
rails.
crying.
Running down to Cuba.
A lot of crying.
Wavy boys to Cuba. Running
All right,
down
I
to
think
Cuba.
I'll get her started and then we can. Hopefully, Aaron will come back in not too long in the combat.
Round as a melon and sweet as a mango.
So, last time we left off, the sailors had just finished plundering a ship. Split their plunder, albeit deceptively unfairly. Took on to their priority affairs. After overhearing Paul wager he could outdrink a lot of them, Squiggly Pete takes him on and the rest of the party up on the bet and has themselves a little drinking contest. We all know how that went.
Oh, yeah.
After dark, Cyrus deciphered the manuscript he acquired from the ship they had plundered, learning that the ship was a decoy and that there are other ships at large with potentially more valuable booty. Later that night, an enigmatic dream lets Milo make contact with his patron, the Kraken. The ancient being tasked the old halfling to fire cannons off the Isles of Shoko. Shortly after, startling awake, Milo spots a ship with their sails ablaze out at the sea. Upon assailing the scene, your party now must make a decision on how to confront the ship being ransacked by pirates. A team of gnolls guards the rear of the ship from the crew's guards as the deck above and below are quickly being raided amidst the chaos. The defending beastmen rally for a final assault against the assailing pirates around the front of the ship. This is what you can see above deck as you approach the two boats at sea. And now it's up to you guys. What do you want to do? Your boat has just made contact with the ship. And Captain Booby is urging you to rush aboard. In other words, you guys aren't quite in combat yet, so
My position again? Like,
Huh?
like a rigging... Like, I forget what you called it.
oh yeah, you're a rigger, so like, you're running all of the rigging on ships. Anything that has like an athletic check concerning ropes,
Acrobatics.
or acrobatics. Yeah, an acrobatics check concerning ropes. You believe already have advantage on it. I'm gonna check. Yeah. So things like crossing rope, climbing rope, stuff like that. Climbing the sails and things like that.
Okay.
You have all of the just because the boat's not here doesn't mean you don't have the boat at your disposal, so you still have access to harpoons. and cannons if you get the ship in the right position.
All right. I'm gonna look over at everybody and just say, should I fire the harpoon gun?
Yes.
All right. Then I will take aim and load up one of those roped harpoons and.
Okay, you from like the front of the ship, since the front of the ship's kind of pointing at the rest of it, you have a pretty good range of like or field of view on like what you could target or where on the other boat you could target. So
Okay.
where are you trying to set the line at?
Definitely not right into the fray.
Go right into the middle of
Yeah, can I go through somebody and like into like the where whatever the fuck it's called, the deck?
Yeah. Okay. So you aiming for like the knolls over there?
Yeah, just one of them or something like to where it would like collide with the back wall, where like where the here 1 second here. I'll just point it out on the map here. Like where Captain Jambo is standing, like below that. So if we're here, are we right here where our pieces are at? Oh, okay. Okay. Then I guess like actually where knoll number 8, like through him and into the boat.
Hell yeah! Give me a roll to hit.
Okay. I didn't realize that we were right there. Okay. Roll to hit, D20.
I need to get my. I need to pull my water vehicle sheet up.
Where did my D20 go? Oh, there it is. Boop. That is an 11 plus.
Plus 6 to hit for the ballista, so for the harpoon.
So 17.
17. Nice. All right.
You said it's plus 6 to hit with the harpoon plus my dex, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that'd be 21 then.
Okay. And then good one, Cats. All right. So with that, you immediately splatter this Knoll into bits as his body crashes into the like deck below, and latches you a good position on the middle of the middle of the ship. The rope's secure, and you can board.
All right, I'm gonna put my hand up for a high five and just like to anybody.
I go, hell yeah. I go,
All right.
Good job.
Thanks. So, I'll pull out my drape here. All aboard!
Iron Gold, the bird's going aboard!
Captain Booby grabs a rope.
Oh no.
He swings himself over all dramatically.
Yar. Does he make it?
He does. And plops himself right before the two Knolls.
Gar. Steve the pirate.
All right, everybody make a quick acrobatics check.
Oh, buddy. That's a nat 1.
You do have advantage.
Oh, that's right, I do, because I'm the rigger. 11. Okay, that's way better. Acrobatics.
I got it.
23.
I got a 7. All right. And then I'll roll for Yasin. Go dice roll, go dice roll, go. All right, sweet. Cyrus and Paul are able to quickly get over with very little effort to the other side of the ship. Milo faces some trembling as Yasin loses his balance behind him, and so like gets kind of caught. He ends up making it onto board, but he's off like to the edge over here. And Yasin Cognito tripped and caught himself while he was climbing over the like using the rope or whatever to get across. So he's like holding on to the rope right now, and we'll get there in a second. All right. The Gnolls catch wind that you guys messed their buddy up pretty quickly, and so they're immediately pissed off and ready to engage with you. Let's give me a roll for initiative. So, what this is, Walker, is we're now getting into combat. The way, like the kind of the classic way to begin combat, you'll hear like roll for initiative. That means you roll a d20 and then you add your initiative bonus. And this is your turn order.
I rolled a 16 with... Let's see, where's initiative at? +2, so I had a 16, so an 18.
Nice.
5.
All right, and Dylan, what'd you get?
Did you catch that, Nick?
Yeah.
You're faster than me, huh? Think you're fast, Paul Walker?
Kinda.
Kinda. Apparently I am this time. I mean, technically, we're all about the same speed, except Milo. Because he's small.
Because he's small. He goes fast. Or maybe it's the other way around.
No, he goes, yeah, it's the other way around.
He doesn't go as fast.
I just realized something. I kind of had a little epiphany. I'm kind of excited for Drunk Aaron to join us. Because, like, that might add some,
Drama,
some flavor. Some drama. For sure, some drama. A little bit of flavor.
Yeah, I hope
I'm
hope he gets in here pretty soon.
I do too, but...
I always like his idea. He always tries to come up with some like creative ideas during combat.
Bro, last week, wasn't he trying to, like, challenge, like, the entire, like, structure of the game or something? Like...
No, last time he tried to commandeer the other vessel, and it's just like, I'll let you do that. It's just like, the thing about this game is you gotta make it work. You gotta make me believe it. And so, like, if you're gonna go commandeer the vessel, you're gonna need a crew, you're gonna need guards.
Guards.
Like, he didn't even ask for your guys' name before this.
Yeah.
Guards.
So it's like, it's like, I saw the rest of the crew playing true to their characters, being like, bro, I don't even know you. Like, now you're asking me to, like, be part of your crew? Like, I don't know, man.
Right.
So, yeah, it's just, I always love creativity. And, like, no, to me, is not me shutting you down. It's a challenge. Like, you gotta make this work, If you really, really want it.
Oh, yeah.
There's plenty of instances where you can force a DM's hand to where they can't say no. And, like...
Right, like, there's no logical reason to say no to things.
Yeah, and so, like, those are the moments, if you're trying to do something that's, like, a little, like, beyond your abilities, those are the moments that, like, really, like, help you. Like, right now, I have a bard in my other game who's, like, going total Dr. Stone with his alchemy jug and, like, with his, like, animation. He uses animate, and he, like, makes, like, a spoon, and then he, like, heats up the spoon and, like, flings the spoon at people. And it's like a living spoon flying in for headbutts and stuff. It's so fun.
Are you sure he's not just making heroin?
I mean, could be. Making or using?
Both. Hopefully. I mean, if you make it, you ought to probably use it. Like, you can't just, like,
Like, you think the guy who invented acid didn't?
You never get high on your own supply.
Dude, you can't just pick apples, go in your kitchen, chop them up, buy some pie crust, buy a tin, put it in the oven for 345, on 345 degrees for about 40 minutes, bake a pie, and then not eat it. You know what I mean? If you're gonna make heroin, fucking use
they're
the
called
heroin.
bakers.
I don't know. Have you seen
Well,
that show, The Ozarks?
They're making commune off the pie for the other bakers, and they sell. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but anyway,
Have you seen that show, The Ozarks?
not enough to probably get your reference.
Okay.
I've only
Crazy
seen 4
Hillbillies.
episodes.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I've been meaning.
Walker.
I've been meaning to pick up those. Okay, yeah, back to the mission. Anyway.
Yeah, Paul Birchall rolled highest on his initiative roll, so he has the first move. So the way that D&D's turns are set up is you have a movement action, and then you have you have a movement action, and then you have like an attack action, or just like an action, is what it's called. And then if you're lucky and you're cool, sometimes you get bonus actions. Bonus actions only happen if they tell you. But for the most part, you are allowed to move up to 40 feet, and then you're allowed to perform an action. There's plenty of actions that you can like choose between, but one of the most common ones, especially for a fighter, is attack.
I see standard actions on my sheet.
Very cool. I'm gonna I'll send you a link. I'll put it in the pirate chat, in the Somalian pirates chat.
There's also this sheet right here on the table.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Combat.
So like those are
Yeah,
some
I mean,
other
I've
options.
got a whole list of actions, and okay, yeah,
Awesome.
I'll take a look at this too.
So yeah, your turn's first. You got 2 gnolls here
Wait.
that are trying to attack you.
So you're saying I can't just like incorporate standard wrestling moves like fucking no diving headbutts, no fucking.
Oh, you should have took unarmed fighter
no.
if you wanted that, man.
PDTs.
Yeah, if you 100%, if you wanted that to be the flavor of your fighting, you totally should have. There's like an unarmed fighter pair or like thing that we could work
That's
out.
okay though.
Well,
And
here's
then
the
the
thing. If you want to
ground-
change
yeah,
that
we're
after
cool.
this game, we can do that. I'm not opposed
maybe.
to that.
Okay.
And then
'cause,
take
like,
the
it's-
grapple
it's-
master feat instead of tavern brawler.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, you have tavern brawler, don't you? So you do have
Yeah.
1d4 strikes instead of 1d6, like it could be.
And then with the
Uh.
grapple action, you or like there's like the throw action or whatever. If you throw them off the boat, you can do that too.
nice.
Yeah, just letting you guys know that.
Cool. So like
If you
what?
manage
Opposing
to
strength checks?
successfully throw them off the boat. That can happen to you too. So
Yeah. So would it be like opposing strength checks for that?
let me check here.
Ooh, buddy.
'Cause I gotta remember if is it just a grapple or is there an actual throw action? I kind of forgot.
I'm not
Shoving a
seeing
creature.
throw on my-
Shoving a creature is basically the same as throwing it.
Oh yeah, so it's a shove action. So it's however
do
the
have
shove
an
works.
So improvise is an action too. So like if I wanted to do something funny, I could probably like improv something like
Right.
into a
So if
fight,
you're
but then
like,
there's a-
I want to like go up to the like top of the sail and then dive down with my sword and try to plummet attack one of them or something like that. You could definitely try that. Or it's like I want to move one of the like harpoons in their direction and fire that at them. It's not necessarily an attack, but you're like using something else.
Gotcha. All right. Well, am I starting with an action then?
You get to pick whatever order. So you can move and attack. You can attack and move. Right now, you're not in anybody's range, so you're gonna probably have to move and attack. If you can also move 20 feet, attack, and then move 20 more feet, or
Fighting
10 more
these
feet or whatever.
bastards. Null 6, Deku, all these bastards on the boat is who we're fighting.
So not at the moment. At the moment, you're just fighting these 2 gnolls. These guys in the back, they're currently raiding the boat. So they're like
They're
going
dueling,
through
okay.
and taking all the valuables on the
Alright.
ship.
Well, I'm gonna move up to the Knoll 6 right in front of me. I don't know how far that is, but 20 feet? Question mark?
Yeah, it's only like 10 feet from you.
All right.
Basically, like if you want to
and
look at where
I-
Paul is, from Paul to this like cat dude is about the maximum distance that you can make in a turn.
Are the cat dudes bad guys?
I mean, currently they're right now they're seeing you guys fight the gnolls, so they're not attacking you.
Okay.
So
But they are a little defensive at the moment, because they are
So
being
I
attacked.
am going to. This knoll, as I approach it, is going to try to swing its mace in my face, and I'm literally just going to duck under it and like push it right back into his face as it swings full circle.
All right, are you gonna make an attack?
Opportunity attack. That's what I just did.
Oh, all right. Opportunity attack's a little different. So like, if a character like, let's say, like a character moves past you to try and get to one of your buddies, then you get an opportunity attack. And that's a reaction. Reactions are things that happen like not necessarily on your turn.
So I can't just create an action that I'm reacting to, is what you're telling me.
Yeah. So like if you want,
No,
yeah.
that's cool. That's
So
cool.
like, you can
I'm
make your
learning.
attack, and an opportunity
Uh-huh.
attack still might come your way depending on how the battle plays out.
Like, so how
I'm,
you
literally-
could
I'm
flavor
just gonna
Tavern
walk up to
Brawler?
homeboy. No,
How
I
you could
get it.
flavor
Yeah.
Tavern
Go
Brawler
ahead.
could be like, I grab his mace and I push it into his stomach really hard, and you would do like a D4 damage, something like
Gotcha.
that's all it would be, because that's like improvised fighting, like
Yeah.
that could be ways that you flavor it, but you can't say like the monster attacks me and I do that, because the DM controls everything except for your character.
I'm just reacting. Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Uh,
Like if you wanted to say I want to hold my attack for when he attacks me, and then I want to like try and disarm him or
Yep.
something like that, like that's up to Nick on that. Like,
Yep.
that's more like a fighter battle master kind of thing, disarming attacks, but you're not that level yet.
So
But yeah, that's on
I'm
Nick
just-
on that shit.
I'm just gonna walk up to homie and give him a shove.
All right, and then you can choose to either push him 5 feet away or knock him to the ground prone, and that's a contested strength check.
And then you and the knoll currently are 10 feet from the edge of the boat too. So depending on where you shove him, you could, if you take the next action, shove him off the boat.
Like, here, do you mind if I metagame a little bit just to like tell him how combat could work?
No, 100%. That's fine. That's
Okay,
what this
so
whole that's
something
what
that you
today's going to
could-
be about.
So something that you could do, Paul, would be like grab him in a grapple, okay, and then you could move him. Like, so how a grapple would work is that you would both roll strength, or he would roll athletics or acrobatics, his choice, when he's getting grappled. But either way, so you could like grapple him, and then like walk him to the edge of the boat, and then on your next turn, heave him over. Like, whoo! Like that's something you could do. You can do shit like that. You get like one main action. You still get your movement. You get a bonus action if you have them. And then you get a free action, which is like drawing a weapon and then talking real quick, like saying a quick sentence. Like, are you the one who killed my father? Just shit like that. Like,
Right.
yeah, so,
Okay.
yeah, you can do things like that. You're trying to go for the whole wrestling motif.
Mix it in. We'll sprinkle it in there appropriately.
It might get you
Alright.
killed, though. I'm going to throw that out there.
Of
Like,
course,
Yeah.
I am a
'Cause
drunken sailor.
A
who doesn't
D4
remember
isn't a
his
whole
past,
lot of damage. I mean, it's good, but
Right.
Especially compared to a D12 sword.
I'm gonna shove
2d6.
old boy 5
2d6.
feet.
You gonna shove him?
Shove him 5 feet. Give him a halfway
Okay.
shove.
All right, roll me a D20. and then add your
14.
strength to the roll. So that's 16. You got +3 strength, right?
15.
15.
2 strength.
Alright. Awesome. And all right, mine got. So which direction you shoving him? Toward the edge of the
I wanna
boat.
shove him- Yeah, that's logical.
All right. You successfully push him over to the edge of the boat. He's got about 5 feet away before he's going to be getting knocked off the railing.
Um,
Okay, cool. And then that's all you can do for this turn.
okay.
All right.
No, never mind.
Cyrus
You need to
is-
worry about that yet.
Cyrus is up next.
I think the only bonus action you have as a fighter right now is second wind, and you haven't taken damage, so it doesn't matter. Okay.
correct.
I also play a fighter. My sorcerer died in
Nice.
the other campaign, so I went fighter. All right. So Cyrus here. Hi, Captain Bubby. Oof. Let's see. What do I want to do? Well, I guess I'll do the only thing I really can do. I'm gonna draw my short bow and take a shot at the guy that Paul's fighting, because that'll let me sneak attack. Well, that's a 19 on the die, so I got a 25.
All right. You successfully hit him with your bow.
All right, so that is 2d6 plus 4. That'll be a total of 9 damage.
Nice.
And let's see here. I am going to move myself. Could I get up to here?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And that will end my turn. We're level 1 still, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's it.
Yep.
That'll end my turn.
Sounds good. The gnoll that Paul Birchall is fighting is reacts to getting shoved around and swings at Paul with his mace. Let's see, what's Paul Birchall at 8? What's your AC at, Walker?
I usually keep it at about a 70-degree mark. I'm kidding. Oh, for fuck's sake. AC, help a brother out here. What am I looking for?
What kind of armor you got on?
Heavy armor. Wait, hold
The
on.
number should have like a
Yeah.
shield or something that it's sitting in.
Oh, yeah,
Armor 12 class is what it says.
Yeah,
Armor
okay,
class
armor class
12.
is 12.
Yep.
Ooh, buddy.
Oh, AC. There we go. I'm stupid. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, armor class, yeah. Why is your...
Well,
As a fighter, you should have gotten armor to start, unless you're choosing not to wear any.
he might have glossed over that bit.
Possibly.
We can look over your character some other time after this one. The gnoll misses his attack. He swings over your head, and you duck underneath it, priming you for an opportunity to strike him again next turn. The other gnoll then moves in on Milo and swings at him with his club. He strikes the little halfling and ends up dealing 3 damage to him. But now it's Milo's chance to react. Milo's turn.
I am as grasping again.
Tentacles!
I meant tentacle the guy in front. The end.
Alright, it's a roll to hit.
It doesn't say roll.
Oh, I just,
So he actually, so then you would have to do against my.
oh, okay, gotcha.
Is 14.
Dang. Yeah, he resisted. Is he still grappled if he makes the save? He's just not moved, or how does that work?
Make a strength saving throw again. Roll spell. Fail the saving throws are grappled in it.
Okay, so he's grappled right now. Oh no, that failed a saving throw. He made it. So, all right, you still got your action though.
Well, I guess I'll hit him with my hand axe.
Hit him with the
And that was a nat 20.
Nice. All right, so nat 20s we rolled double dice for. So like what your hit dice would be, what's your hit dice for that? Is it D6? Yeah, so he gets to roll 2d6 for that axe attack. Nice. All right, next up's Yassim's turn. Okay, cool. And then he's going to get across, get next to Milo and cast his poison spray. Keep losing my dang roller. There it is. The Null succeeds the save, so he only suffers 1 damage. But it's looking like he's taking some hits. Next up is Paul Birchall again.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do that opportunity attack and swing that mace back in that motherfucker's face.
You're gonna attack with your mace. You're not gonna throw him off the overboard.
Well, last time this cookie crumbled, he swung the mace at me.
This is true, but he was 10 feet away and you only moved him 5 feet. So if you understand, you just gotta move him 5 more feet and he falls off the edge. And then he can't attack.
Okay. Okay, hold on a second. Let me think about this.
Or you got a big 2-handed sword you can chop him up with.
No. Given that he's distracted by that mace missing me, let's go and give him another shove. Just
All right.
shoving this guy.
The other shove skis. Give me a strength roll.
It's athletics versus acrobatics or athletics.
All right, athletics roll. My bad.
No, you're good. Sorry, I don't mean to be that guy.
Fuck, there's no pitch. Hold on. Roll 16.
All right.
And I'm looking at my athletic bonus, right? Or is that even a thing?
You don't gotta worry about that. You made the you made the save.
Okay.
But yeah, that would be how you do it. You look at your athletics and
Nice.
add to it. Assuming you're proficient in athletics, which like you're a fighter, so
Yep. Plus
Oh,
4,
should be.
so it was gonna be a 20.
nice. All right. Is there any like particular way you want to be shoving this dude off the edge?
Pump handle slam. No. Really aggressively. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. You grab him by the ankles and yoink him upside down and just plop him in head first down into the ocean.
Nice,
Go,
nice
you just
movement.
hear a
Nice.
This is late at night, isn't it?
mm-hmm.
Okay.
But there's a lot of fires and stuff going on, so like you can kind of see. It's fairly lit. Okay, Cyrus is up next.
Oh, back to me, eh? So, let me see here. From my vantage point, what did the cat people do?
The cat people are standing, are just taking a defensive position. They haven't really taken the initiative to engage these people yet.
Haha.
There is some of them moving below deck. So there's this idea that maybe they're trying to set up an ambush or something.
Mm-hmm. Man, I can't tell who the bad guys are supposed to be. The big cat person looks scary. And this guy is short, which makes me think of Eggman or the Penguin. And therefore a villain. Fuck it. I guess I'll keep attacking gnolls. Gnolls are usually a safe bet to shoot at. This one's within 5 feet of Milo here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll take out my another arrow and give him the old razzle dazzle. That's gonna be a 15 to hit.
Nice. All right, you're able to hit the knoll.
Sweet. So 2d6 plus 4. That literally landed on my keyboard cock. Alright.
Keyboard cock.
Yep, 5 plus 5 plus 4. That's 14 damage.
All right.
If it kills him, I want it to go through his eye.
As it does. It goes through its eye and sticks a little bit out of its head. He's just got a long ass arrow going through him as he falls cold to the ground.
Give Milo a wink. Got your back, bud. Alright.
All right. Congrats. You succeeded. You successfully taken off the gnollish assailants. During this, the people who have been raiding the boat noticed the commotion and noticed that you are doing particularly well. And somebody catches, or the presence of Captain Booby catches Jambo's eyes. He stops looting the boat for a moment and comes to confront you and the crew.
Aye, what do we have here? Another pack of booby sorry lottie calls a crew. Deku, why don't you give these fellers something to play with while we clean up?
Deku, who is a just a weird-looking creature with limbs and a mouth, begins mumbling some harshly gurgitated words, or what could be considered words. One moment. And begins oh dang nabbit. Yeah. Begins conjuring up a fiend between the two of you. A shape-changing closet appears between you and the rest of the crew, or in the pirate crew, I should say.
Not a moment to lose, boys.
You see that, like, the cargo they seem to be shipping off is, aside from the money that they are, like, there's a chest full of money, there seems to be another, like, a crate full of scrolls that Deku is keeping close to him. All right, is there anything you guys want to do?
Not everybody at once.
Fight everybody at once. All right, Paul Burchell starts moving in close to confront the group, and the Quasit meets him on the battlefield. We'll keep initiative, but the Quasit enters the fight as the rest of the group seems to, seems to loot the boat. Though the ambush is paying off, as a cat person has appeared below deck and takes the flank against the fiend. All right. We just had Cyrus go. So Milo, you have a initiative if you want to do a turn.
I'm gonna move forward. This thing, was that my tentacle?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want to run forward and get attacked. That's it. I'm gonna move forward and tentacle. Yeah.
Okay. Roll for save. That's a 15. All right, here's the grapple. You still got an action though.
Then I'll shoot him with my crossbow.
All right, that hits.
Five damage.
Okay.
I'll be right back really quick.
For sure. Just. Okay, 1 second. Oh goodness. I made a rookie mistake. I didn't look at how much this health this monster had. I grabbed the wrong dude. That's what happened.
The monster.
Huh? No, I figured out. Or yeah, I wasn't going for that monster. Forgot the closet has like shit health.
I mean, they're cool. They're warlock familiars.
No, there was another dude that
Fuck, I need a Red Bull. There's another dude you what?
There was another dude that I was going with that I didn't pull the thing out for. So I was like, oh yeah, this is it.
Gravy, baby.
Gravy, baby. Okay, yeah, that's it. It was a Vargoyle.
A
Little
gargoyle?
floaty head dude. Okay, so this thing is actually a bat with a head.
Oh. Oh my.
But it does get hit. And it moves and goes and performs a. Wait, let's see.
Performs a dance?
Yeah, a dance, and it shrieks while it dances.
Oh, dear lord.
And everyone needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
I got a 4.
I got a 4.
I got a rock.
Yassine got a 3. Oh gosh.
Hey, I didn't get the worst.
Cat dude got a 19.
Good for cat, dude.
Good for cat dude.
How far is the range on that thing?
The shriek?
Yeah.
30 feet.
And it's where it is now on the map by Milo.
Mm-hmm. I don't think
Okay,
it's
yeah.
actually gonna hit you. Because you're like up too.
Well, Pythagorean Pythagoras' theorem, I'm pretty sure will hit me.
Fair.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Let's see, is each square 5 feet, or what are you doing with that? I guess it's kind of hard with the minis.
No, yeah, it's kind of like a judge distance. Like, I guess the grid's working pretty well.
So let's
For
see.
this
here, 30
size?
feet, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. No, I'm good. Actually, it looks like.
Yeah.
So, Paul, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Paul's in the way. Bubby's in the way. Milo's in the way. Actually, Bubby might be good too. 1, 2. Nope, no, he's not. Never mind.
Christian, did you do your wisdom save?
No, I didn't.
My cat's new favorite cat bed is my fucking dice tray. Instead of the $40 fucking cat bed.
Yeah, that sounds about right. My cat's like laying down right in front of me on my desk when there's like a cat bed like literally like 10 feet over. You just want to watch what's on the screens, huh? Yep.
It was a 14.
Awesome. I don't know what. Walker said he's gone.
I'm here.
Oh, you're here? All right. I need
Yeah.
to roll me a d20 and then add your wisdom.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, so Captain Booby and Yassine are both
Wait, I have a
feared
plus
for the
one
next
wisdom,
turn.
by the way.
They're both frightened until the end of the Vargol's next turn, and are stunned as a result. The Milo and Paul were unaffected, and Cyrus was too far out of range. It's now Yassine's turn. He's stunned. Booby's stunned. So it goes back to Paul.
What do I need you to do? Sorry.
So there's this Vargoyle here. It's not quite what it is. It's like a big floaty head with like bat wings.
Nice.
Yeah. He's already taken some damage.
Mm-hmm. I am going to... First of all, I'm going to move towards it. And I am going to attack it.
Awesome. Roll me a d20. And then you add your plus hit to, or like, so you'll see like on your character sheet, it'll be like +5 to hit or something like that.
What are you
Although-
attacking with?
Yep,
Fits.
you make it anyway. Now roll me 2d6.
Are you using your sword?
Use your sword, right, Walker?
Yeah. D6.
Two of them.
Fuck.
Oh,
So,
six-sided die. Just a regular
there you go.
six-sided dice.
Oh, I put that on the wrong board. There you go. So you can hit R and it'll roll it.
Drop
Or
it
you
in
can
the
shake it. And
Put it
throw
in the dragon's butthole right here.
Yeah, or you can put it in the dragon butthole.
There you go. One! Son of a...
Do it. Oh no! Do it again, and you get a reroll all ones and twos on your two-handed weapon attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, the dice disappeared.
That was weird.
All right. You only get to do it one time, and you have to use the new roll no matter what. So that's a 4 instead of a 1.
Nice.
And then you can get
And
one more
then-
d6.
Do it again, yeah.
Ah, for fuck.
Reroll it. There you go.
5.
So
Those buttons, by the way, are like, they'll automatically roll it if you click on one of those.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, alright, but with that, you successfully slice this dude in half.
Nice.
Yeah, it's 11 damage.
Tight balls.
Not much time went between that second encounter, but that wasn't not much time was needed as they got what they came for, the pirate crew, and is now making their leave. At this moment, your party notices Captain Jambo's ship. Large menacing ship of wood and steel bearing a large saw-shaped blade at the forefront of the ship. At the sound of large cranks start turning as the sound of large cranks start turning, the large blade begins to rise. Captain Jambo and his crew pull out of the seams of the back of the boat, knocking over the dude, the cat dude. And prepare their leave. Jambo calls out to the boat, or to his ship. Let her rip. The blade falls through the deck you're currently on. Let me draw like a little line. Basically like this. Nearly ripping it in half. The ship starts going down With a vicious cackle, Jambo and his crew run atop the back of the blade and head back to their ship.
Bastard.
Deku, give him something to remember us by. Deku, holding the chest full of scrolls, pulls out one of the scrolls from the heap and mutters an incantation. The scroll dissolves into magical dust, and the sea begins to churl as a storm now begins to brew around you.
Ooh.
There we go.
Scroll of Terras summoning.
The sails above your head slap, crashing against the ship in the relentless wind. The waters roll and the vessel lurches, tossing the crew from one side of the ship to the other. Shouts beg for relief, though their words are mostly lost to this oncoming cacophony of the storm. Rain pelting the deck, bone-rattling thunder. In the brief flashes of lightning arcing over the ship, you see the clearly harried, fearful faces of the crew before you. Though through all of the madness, you hear a message sent to you from nearby, the voice of Captain Booby.
Captain Jambo. If I know one thing about that scallywag, it's that his crew has the perception of a tabaxi on catnip. Quick, get into the captain's quarters and see what you can find.
He gives you a nod and then moves back to the other ship, or to his ship, the Salty Scab. All right, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna shit on his chest.
You gonna shit on his chest.
No.
All right, so let me lay down the situation here. Captain's quarters, back of the boat. There's now a really wide gap. You may even end up in like both sides of the ship are sinking. So if you're gonna do anything in the captain's quarters, you got to do it quick, and you are gonna have to make a leap of faith to make it there in the first place, unless you got some other bright ideas.
Let's go.
All right. Milo, roll me a acrobatics or athletics, whichever one you want to do.
Did acrobatics or athletics?
Yeah, whichever one's like higher.
18.
All right. You successfully jump across and are able to make it to the door of the captain's quarters on the other side of the boat. You head on in, and the room looks like a master bedroom with a navigation desk, the whole 9 yards, except it is currently very slowly taking water. 2 chests. Oh. There we go. 2 chests lie open in a jar, completely emptied out. And as water fills the room and its loose contents, including yourself, are drastically shifted to the left side of the room. Roll me a perception check.
15.
All right. As the room shakes, you notice a portrait falling off the wall. Behind the said portrait is a safe that you see tucked behind the crookedness of the wall, or the picture.
Okay. Open it.
It has a combination, but it is if you could get it out, it is carryable. So the options, I guess, are you can try and roll an investigation check quick to see if you can crack the code,
Yeah,
or you can pry it out and get it back onto the ship.
it was a 19.
19. What are you rolling for?
Crack.
All right. Yeah, you successfully open it up and discover an egg.
That's it. Just an egg.
An egg. A very not a little chicken egg, like a large an egg about the size of the safe itself.
Are we talking a Fabergé egg, or are we talking like an egg, like a creature?
This is the egg of a living being,
Okay.
and it is like it sits like in your arms. It's almost like half the size of you.
Okay, I throw it in my satchel with like padding and stuff around it.
Awesome.
I'll get nice in there.
Okay, and assuming you make your way out the captain's quarters, you now have to find your way off the ship and onto the other boat. The rest of you guys, do you stick around to try and help Milo out, or do you have you taken your leave?
I'll call out to Milo and say, "Do you need anything? Do you need any help?"
Yeah, sure. I'll take any help I can get.
All right, I'll. Can I swing from like one of the ropes over to there since you said the ship's cracked in half?
Yep.
All right, cool. Advantage. All right, with advantage, that's gonna be a 21.
All right. You swing over to his side of the boat, and you keep the line with you as you do so.
Yeehaw. What's up, Milo? Do I notice the giant egg, or did he put it back in the chest?
No, it's
The egg
like
is
that.
peeking.
No.
Yeah, it's poking
No.
out of his satchel.
No, it's not poking. You can't see it.
That's a big satchel, then. All right, then it's not. The satchel is full.
I would prefer to try to hide it. What was my intention?
Okay.
Alright.
Sounds good. What's your passive perception?
I mean, do you want
Dylan.
my dis-
My passive perception is a 12.
Okay, sounds good.
So
Yeah, you don't
I'm
notice
gonna-
anything out of the ordinary then.
All right, I'm gonna take so I don't take notice that that his bag is like bulging.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna like hand Milo the rope and be like, "All right, bud, is there anything else in there that we need to grab?"
I said no. The safe was empty.
Okay. And as like I hand him the rope, I want to try and slide a book into his pocket.
Sleight of hand a book into his pocket?
Yeah, the book that I cracked the code on.
Oh, okay, for sure.
What's your passive perception, Milo?
Question.
10 plus wisdom plus perception if you have the proficiency. Either way, my sleight of
You
hand
said 10 plus what?
plus wisdom, and then if you're proficient in perception, you add that as well. I rolled a 19 on the die, and with my sleight of hand, that's gonna put me pretty fucking high.
So I just add the proficiency bonus with the.
If you have perception proficiency, yes.
Yeah.
And then your wisdom modifier as well if you have
That's,
anything in that.
Oh, whoops, I put that in the wrong
That's
chat.
14.
Okay, my sleight of hand is going to put me at a 23. So I'm just going to slide that book right into your bag. And then I'm going to hand you the rope. Pat you on the butt and say, swing away. Good job.
All right, Aaron says he's about to get on.
Ooh. Is that cool, DM, that I slide that book in there since
Yeah, very
I
cool. Very
whooped
cool.
his passive?
All right, and then with that, everyone successfully swings their way back onto the boat. Though we are not out of the woods yet, as you now have a raging sea storm to be worrying about.
Oh yeah, shit, forgot about that. I got a raging clue. My clue's pointing me over here.
The rest of the crew on the other boat, the Beastman boat, are trying to get to as many lifeboats as they possibly can, or just like grab onto anything for safety.
Here, shout at them to come over to us. I'll look back at Captain Bubby with puppy dog eyes.
Roll persuasion.
Ooh, can do. Let's see, persuasion. Glad I went with a charismatic rogue. So that's gonna be a 15.
Captain Booby goes off to the. He looks at your puppy dog's eyes, acknowledges it, goes off to the front of it, and goes, "Arg! We'll be letting one of you on board if you can make it.
One.
Just one."
Who wants it most?
All right, I gotta roll to see how fucking much of a coward this dude is. Ooh, that is not very high.
Would you like to know which of your friends were cowards? Captain
Alright,
Bubby's holding
let's
swim tryouts.
We need a D6. Number 5. All right. This rat bro rushes past all of the rest of them. Dives for the rope that's still hooked onto your harpoon. And as it dislodges from the remaining boat, he pulls himself aboard the salty scab.
Little punk ass.
Thank you. Oh, hurry! Let's get out of here before they know what I did. The rest of his crewmates are just like, I mean, nah, they would be mad if they didn't have better stuff to do. But they got a storm to deal with.
Little rat. Rat fuck.
Little rat fuck. I was wondering if the kitty was gonna make it. If the big kitty was gonna join your crew or not.
What's your name, rat boy?
Stonsky.
Stonsky. All right. I'm Cyrus. Welcome aboard the Bubby crew.
You shout in the middle of a raging storm as everybody moves to their places to try and take on the scary seas. Gotta change my thingy here.
Like, as we lead him across the boat, I'm gonna ask him what he's good at.
Yeah. I tie knots. I tie knots real good.
Oh, so you're a rigger?
Yeah.
Whoa,
I'm gonna
easy.
throw him off the side of the boat. Not right away, though. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so I guess I'll go get in position. Start rigging sails.
There we go. Awesome. Okay, so basically the more you do, basically the more you do, the more you can salvage your ship and hopefully get through this storm. Give me just a moment.
So when his patron contacted him, did he only contact Milo, or did the rest of us see that guy? I wasn't there
No,
for
he
that shit.
contacted him through a dream, so
Okay,
he's
okay,
only
okay.
able to.
Wasn't sure if he like appeared to him or something like that. Because you worship the Kraken, don't you?
Yeah, I'm a Kraken devote.
Okay. Yeah. I
All
wasn't
right,
here for that, so-
you guys quickly get to work and start doing what you do best. Paul and Big Billy get below deck and start rowing, and trying to maintain stability through the course. The riggers are lowering most of the sails except for the like the storm sail and the steering one and the main one of the main sails. And doing everything they can to keep everything in place while they keep their course charted. Let's get some. So from the riggers, I need some I basically need athletic checks from Paul and Cyrus.
Oh, thank God. Athletics is not my thing. I got a 17 on the die, so what does that get me? That gets me a 16.
Got an 8. Got an 8 plus a... Ooh, that's right. Plus 4. So I've got a 12.
All right. The ship is knocking you guys back and forth, the ship's knocking you guys back and forth, making things incredibly difficult to do. Trying to gain stability, Paul moves over from the oars to the rudder in the back, and tries to gain control of that, though it's very difficult, and the waves are pushing against him at a force that he can't keep up with. However, the sails are going off course as the way they need to. And everything is nothing's getting broken or anything, as everything flaps around and causes chaos. You're able to keep somewhat on course until a huge wave comes, towering over your ship like the size of a hill or even a small mountain. You all brace for impact. Find something to hang on to. I guess Paul doesn't have to because he's below deck. Well, he sort of does.
Yeah, you definitely do, because we'll shift around in deck. Imagine getting smashed by a cannon.
I don't know. I'm into cannons, man.
Roll me some acrobatics.
Smash it.
Everybody?
Yep.
Thank God I'm good at that. Yeah. God damn. I mean, these dice are hot. Hot AF.
You said acrobatics?
Yep.
16.
Not nat.
25.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm rolling hot. But also, most of my skills are in dex, so.
All right. You guys managed to sustain yourself through this heaping wave as it washes over your boat. Taking on a little bit of water, Paul is now helping Big Billy just bucket the storm water out of the bottom of the deck. And you guys make it through the night. Suffering very minor damage, that is, until you hit the shoreline. Coming in quick on the shoreline in the dead of night, you Darren kind of like overshoots or like doesn't necessarily, he doesn't really recognize where the rocks start. And they scrape the hull of their boat pretty hard, like on one of the sides as they try to come in for shore. That being said, you managed to successfully make it to a deserted island not too far from the site and are safe.
Is my boat safe?
It is.
Good. Well. Which one's our ship? Slam it down right there.
I will. God damn
Dude,
it.
you won't.
Well, you want
You won't flip the table.
Turbo flip.
Guys, our boat's floating in the air.
You hit the rocks, and the boat does a complete 180 into the air and now levitates. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You all suck.
The sea laps pleasantly at the sand, sliding back and forth with a comforting constant rhythm. Seashells, driftwood, the stones scatter the beach, giving it a crystalline quality. Further inland lies thick jungle, but here on the shores of the sea, you hear only the thunderous roar of the waves.
So, I'll sit down on a rock and just slap my knees and go, "So, Bubby, who was that? What did the egg-looking man mean by Bubby's, whatever he fucking called us, wayward souls?"
That there's Captain Jambo. You make enough run-ins with the pirates, you get to know you get yourself a rival or two. Captain Jambo and me go way back. You could say we were even friends once.
I'll
And,
glance.
you don't gotta be worrying about what he said about me crew. Them's old news.
Can I
People come and
insight?
go, you see.
Can I insight, Bubby?
Sure.
Okay, it's probably not going to be very good. Let's see, that's an 11 on the die, and I don't believe I have a very high on
Oh, what's up, Aaron?
that. I got an 11.
Hello.
Hi, Aaron.
Sorry I'm late, fellas.
It's
you're
okay.
good.
I didn't mean to be.
Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah.
We did some combat. Also, congratulations after fighting the storm off and everything. You're all level 2 now.
Very cool.
Yep.
I did that all by myself.
Yeah, just a couple puffs of acid clouds, and here we are.
Yeah.
Uh,
I live in the
yeah,
acid.
you guys had a run-in with a Captain Jambo character. He raided the boat and managed to find a big old chest full of scrolls, as well as some other loot. And then channeled a huge storm for you guys to face off against. which brought you to this island here.
Nice.
And now your ship has recently taken some damage.
So we're marooned on this island almost.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Coming from that insight check, you rolled 13? You got a 13, right, Cyrus?
Sorry, I thought my mic was not muted.
Oh. An 11?
11.
Okay.
Passing.
Yeah, you just notice he's what's the word?
Dodging my question?
Yeah, and also like it's kind of like in the back of his mind. Like it's not really like he's not really
Concerned?
what he's more concerned with other things right now. You just can't put your finger on what. There's like a twinge in his eye of like his brain's already you see his brain is stewing. You just don't know what. He's like glancing over at the ship and he's glancing over at the surroundings and stuff while he's talking to you, not making like any like he's not really like looking at you at all.
Got it. I'm also gonna look over at the rat boy and be like, so what exactly did Mr. Jambo get away with?
You are taking scrolls for beastmen.
So you're an actual
Took war
beast man?
supplies.
Not.
Not just war supplies, magic supplies.
Oh.
Chest has many scrolls, many different spells.
Interesting.
It's very spooky that he has it now. I hope we don't see them again.
Well, after that last one. Fuck, I don't know. I guess I'll just go pitter patter somewhere then.
Pitter patter, let's get at her. Booby looks at the ship a little bit.
It looks like she'll be needing a few days worth of working on. I suggest you may look into the rest of the island and see what you can find. Or maybe one of you wants to help repair the boat.
First mate Darren like scoffs at the idea of one of you guys helping him.
Fucking
And he
Darren.
goes and summons his little like snail dudes as he's like examining the wreckage and having them just like slither around everything.
So does Darren seem tough? We haven't seen him fight yet, have we?
No, you know that he can do magic because he seems to be conjuring familiars. He has these large mollusk, like these large snail familiars that just kind of like slither around deck. It's been kind of convenient for you guys because you don't have to swab the poop deck as much because they're relatively clean. And they eat like the scum off the side of the boat and stuff too. Although that's like, you know, probably just the tip of the iceberg of what they're capable of.
Yeah. So, well, shit. I'm gonna look over at Milo and Paul and Yasin, and I'm just gonna be like, hey guys, let's go explore the island a little bit. Captain's orders.
Yahar.
Yahar.
Yahar. Gar.
And then I'm gonna turn around and act like I'm gonna lead, and then I'm gonna like turn back around and just look at you guys and be like, so does anybody know how to navigate an uncharted island?
No.
Me either.
I can definitely drink a gallon of fucking straight oil though, if you want me to.
Yes. Yes, you can. I did bear witness to this. It was quite the feat.
Well, yeah, I should say so.
Not every day you see that.
I mean, I'm the one that did it, so.
That you did. I'm gonna pat you on the shoulder.
Thank you.
Real patronizingly.
My character notices and appreciates the pat and thinks that it's much more friendly than it is patronizing.
My character noticed that you are taking that offensively, but he decides to take it as a compliment anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, this shit's great.
So, shit. Anybody want to take lead?
I'm right now. I'm a follower. You know.
Oh, are you? I thought Yasin was
Yasin
Badass.
didn't say that out loud. He thought that in his head.
Oh,
And
okay.
I said it out loud though.
All right. Paul, what kind of skills you got?
Oh, buddy, all kinds.
What
I
are
got
your-
the shake that can make you quake. I got the fries that'll cross your ass. I'm sorry. What
yeah.
I got the burgers that.
Well, man, I just got burgers.
I just got burger.
I
Cheeseburger
stupid. Where do
Paul.
I look on my? Oh, skills? I've got okay, here we go. Yeah, acrobatics, athletics, perception, survival,
Ooh, survival. That's the one. There you go.
Yeah,
three.
juicy stuff.
plus trace.
Alrighty. Well then, I think Paul should lead the way since he's got the survival skill. Anybody else have survival?
I've survived this far.
I'm a survivor.
I'm a survivor. Yeah, exactly, bro.
All right.
I'm like meh on
So I guess we're gonna start checking the jungle then. Captain's
Yeah.
orders.
Sounds good.
As we like make our way through a little ways, like maybe 10, 15 minutes into our little excursion, I will have some questions for Milo, but you can roleplay us before that.
All right. Before you guys go, Booby calls out to you.
And if you find me anything special, be sure to don't be.
What? Sorry.
Words are
Now,
hard.
don't be too squeamish if you find anything special. All right, Pete, Clive, I need ye to be grabbing every goddamn coconut on this island.
And then that's all you hear as you walk off.
I'm gonna look at Milo and be like, what did he mean by special?
What did he mean by Coconut Island?
Who's Coconut Pete?
What would you do for a coconut if you were starving?
listening to Metal Gear 2 soundtrack.
At least we might be.
This sounds a lot like it.
Bitch, we might be. God. I'm excited to be here.
All right. I need need Paul to roll me a survival check.
Sorry, my brain went poop there for a second. Hold on a second.
No worries.
Oh. All right. Oh, there's a boat on top of my poop. Height.
You see a boat float over the jungle.
Oh, 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 oh. It says roll in progress because I think there we go. What did I just roll? Strength.
Survival. So you're taking that
Survival,
number
plus
next to your
3,
survival.
10. Plus 3. It's plus 10. It's 10. I mean total.
Okay. So Paul's attempts to chart any of the island doesn't really succeed too well. But to your luck, it's not needed very well, as this island does not appear very large. After about 20 minutes of walking through the jungle, you safely make it across to the other side of the island, and see the shoreline at the opposite end of the way.
Me running. That was a long one. I missed literally everything.
Looking across, oh, you missed it. Okay, so basically the island is not very long. You didn't really chart much, but there's not much charting to do. You go across to the other side of the island after about 20 minutes of walking through jungle, and come to the opposite shore. There's a shipwreck that it seems to be seems to have been there for a very long time. And looking across the way, you see another island that seems to be larger and has a large mountain on it, has a large mountain on it. That's about a rowboat's distance, or a very, very, very exhausting swim away.
Hey team, I would like to just give a respectful 20-minute warning. I think I'm gonna call a hard stop at 11 tonight. If you want to keep playing past 11, I am not gonna be offended.
I am.
Yeah, it'll, we'll play it by ear depending on what we're in the middle of.
Okay.
Sounds golden, dude.
I concur.
So, is this over here in a campsite?
Yes.
Alrighty, well, I'll ignore that for now. My 12 perception doesn't see that.
Yeah, not off like the top of, not your passively, but if you guys spend enough time here, you probably will.
Can I look at the boat, see what might have caused the wreck?
Yeah.
Like, what would that be? Like perception?
Investigation.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
I'm gonna
Investigation.
investigate too. 5, 8. 12.
I got a 15.
All right. So yeah. You notice most of the ship is just protruding from the shallow waters like a skeleton. There's potential that it ran aground, but you also see a lot of damage done to the top of the boat.
Are there any seagulls flying around, or
Yeah.
Okay.
What are they, is there anything in particular they're focusing on? I guess you said this has been here a while, huh? So there wouldn't be any bodies.
Yeah, they're just like picking at the barnacles on the boat and like the just overgrown kelp and what have you, and all of the creatures that are hanging out around.
Well, while Milo and I are like looking at that, I'm gonna just be straight up and I'm gonna ask and be like, so does Bubby have a tendency to get his crewmates killed? You've been with him a while, haven't you?
I mean, what happens, happens. It is. You live a bad life, you have a higher chance of bad things happening.
I hear that. I hear that. That Darren seems like he's got a bit of an attitude. What do you think about him?
Everyone has their.
True enough.
Oh, you do notice scorch marks. Like,
Oh,
or not scorch marks, but like burnt, like charcoal of like certain parts of the debris.
like it was hit by a cannonball, or that it was set on fire.
Yeah, like it was set on fire.
Poor bastards. Must have been run aground. Must have been run aground.
Must have been Fire Fist Ace.
Yeah, that might be it. Oh, Fire Fist Ace, huh? Do you have a hard on for him too?
No. I'm only like 8 episodes into the show. Stop doing this to me.
Stop doing this to me.
The Itachi of One Piece.
Well,
But no.
what is we can so is the front of the ship sticking out, like the whole front of it's still kind of intact, whatnot?
Yeah.
Can we see what kind of like ornament or mat? Is there much ornamentation on the bow of the ship?
It's I mean, for like when it was here, it seems to be like it doesn't seem very ornate or anything like that, or for its time, but it's also hard to tell because it's old.
Sure, it might have been looted or something for its beauty.
Yeah, it's hard to put a pin on whether this was like a trade ship or like what the purpose of this boat was.
Probably a slave ship, you know.
Yeah, so the island across is you can reach it. You would just have to make a rowboat, or you would have to like decide to swim the rest the rest of the day. And basically wear yourself out doing it and have to take a long rest like right after. If you choose to go any further, or you can go back and report your findings or whatever.
Going forward, is it possible to take a rest if you're just in the middle of ocean water?
I mean, if you're in a boat, then yes, but like if you're swimming, no. The rests need to be done at a place that's safe for you to rest. So
Sure.
you know,
Okay.
if you're in if you're in a dungeon, for instance, it's going to be difficult for you to long rest because like there's possibilities that patrols are going to come at you. It's a lot easier to do short rests, and like
That makes
but
sense.
for situations like this, you can probably long rest, seeing as you're out of combat on what's likely a desert island, or what's presumed to be at the moment.
Right.
Which nobody's rested since everything's happened. It's all kind of happened at once.
Let's rest.
All right. Are you gonna rest here,
Okay,
or
set up
are you gonna
here.
rest over at with Booby. Rest
Y'all,
here, you
what,
heard- you
y'all, what
said?
do you want?
Okay.
Probably rest here.
All right,
Are we gonna continue forward after the rest? Not like going back. Yes.
So yeah, with that in mind, you guys do your rest. During the time that you spend resting, you also take a moment to like go and investigate stuff around. You find the little camp, and find that it's been deserted, and you also find scorch marks. This is very old, but like the stuff around the camp looks charred.
Oh my god. Okay, so my fucking Discord keeps going in and out. Like, it's been like 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes since I've been able to hear anything. I am
Oh,
going
wow.
to dip out and try and fix this issue and then come back in.
Okay. Would you guys, because like Walker's gonna be going out here soon, would you guys rather just like call it a night for tonight and then?
I'll come back as soon as possible. Like, if you guys want to keep playing.
I gotta work early in the morning, and
Yeah, I'm fine calling it. I have to work early too.
I'm
sure?
like I'm literally like falling asleep at my microphone.
Is
Holy shit.
Aw.
Is
Yeah, I
it
don't
Wait a
blame
minute.
possible-
Never
What's up?
mind. Nothing.
Is it
never mind.
possible to start these like is everyone available like maybe at 8 o'clock to start these sessions?
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah.
I'm down for
suggest-
8.
Yeah, I'm down for 8. I'm down for 7. If...
I can do that, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I could, dude.
I was gonna say, like-
is anybody? Okay, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Well, never mind. Actually, I don't know if I want to start that early. I was gonna say like hit even 6, but
Seven's
7.
good
Let's
with
do
me.
7. I'm happy
Yeah.
with 7.
I'm good with 7.
2 hours earlier seems
7 to
fine.
10? Sounds
Yeah.
perfect.
7, 10, 11, yeah.
Yeah, 11, 12, yeah.
12 midnight.
13, 14,
1.
15, you know.
5,
Yeah, I
7.
think that'll
Who
be
knows?
Not as
helpful
much
for
as
everybody.
24
Let's do a
hour
24
session
hour-
once a week.
Yeah. 24 hour day session, man. Fucking do it.
I mean,
Well, yeah.
All right.
With that in mind, we'll meet
369.
7 o'clock next week.
Damn, she's.
I think it might have something to do with Tabletop Simulator. It's so weird. Because, like,
Yeah. I do want to say I'm sorry for not fully
Yeah.
participating.
where
Oh,
were
you're
you,
good,
bud?
man.
Were you
I was
dying?
I was at Thomas's house.
Doing what?
Aaron, I heard you had something to drink tonight.
I had an alcoholic beverage.
Just
Yeah.
one?
A number of alcoholic beverages. That number varies between odd and even.
Is
It
it,
could
is
be
it
2.
prime?
It could be 2.
It
should
could be divisible by
prime
itself
number.
in 1. It could not be.
Oh,
Who knows?
God.
I don't know how
What
to
if it's
count that
actually
really.
really
So
But
number?
it's higher than 0.
it's less than 3 digits.
That's a good
Yeah.
start.
That's a
Hey,
good
man,
start.
you can make a song out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Less than 3 digits.